Welcome to day one of my class. I'm going to be teaching you over the next 30 days how to write, produce, arrange, finesse, troubleshoot songs start to finish from top down until you have a complete and finalized song that hopefully you and everyone else you know loves. Before I explain how the class is going to work, I would like to first get into my basic approach. The term that I first heard from a publisher about 12 years ago describing myself was, oh, he's a 100%er. I'd never heard that term before in my life. I didn't know there was any value to that or what it meant. And it took me the better part of a decade to even really understand why it was valuable. What does that mean? That means that I can write an entire song, top down, lyric, melody, shape, arrangement by myself. I can also play all the instruments that support the production for that song 100%. I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to start from the beginning with absolutely nothing, a blank slate, an open piece of software staring me in the face, intimidating me and calling me names, and I'm going to come up with a concept, a melody, a lyric, an arrangement. I'm going to change the tempo. I might even change the key. I'm going to add drums, guitar, bass, keyboard, synth. Weird sounds that I pull from a folder and I don't even know what I'm looking for. Half the time it's completely random and ad hoc, and what you will learn is that I do have a set of rules and basic fundamentals that I stick to. You will see the moments when I break them. When I break those rules, you will see moments of magic that happen that I can't quantify or explain. Where did that lyric, that melody, that idea come from? I have no idea. I've never known. I'd like to thank God, but you know what? It just happens. You're going to see all of it. So we're doing 3 songs, start to finish, 100%. I will be collaborating on the third and final song with a very talented artist who is a friend of mine. But for the first song, I'm going to focus purely on lyric and melody. I'm going to do very, very basic production that's easy, and I mean this, anyone can do. When you see what I do on the first record, it's not rocket science. If I was to really produce it out, I could go 100 different ways, but I'm trying to leave it in the middle, just enough that it can shift to whoever hears it for their style. The second song, I'm going to go a lot deeper on production. I'm not going to focus so much on lyrics and melody and why I'm making the choices that I'm making. You'll see me make them in real time, but I'm going to be digging in deep on production. It's a lot more layered track. There's a lot of live instruments. There's a lot of programming. There's guitar, there's synth, there's sampling, there's chopping up break beats and stacking vocals and doing harmonies, and really it's a full-scale production. So I'm going to take it, song number 2, to the point of I'm ready to play this for a record label. I'm ready to play this for an artist or anybody in the music industry, and I'm going to do it with full confidence. That's going to be song number 2, lesson number 2. Lesson number 3, I'm going to take everything that I've shown from the first song, which is a very stripped, more focused on concept, lyric, and melody type song, really aimed at the songwriters, not the producers. I'm going to take all of that. I'm going to combine it with all the lessons in song number 2 with full-scale production, layering, drama, dynamic, all the different things that I do when I map out an arrangement and building a song chapter by chapter. I'm going to get super meta on that stuff and just tell you my process. We're going to go through all 3 lessons, and by the end of lesson 3, you will know how to confidently start a song from scratch, write it, arrange it. Moving into lesson number 2, produce it out fully. And lesson number 3, how to work with a recording artist or any vocalist that you might be producing or collaborating with. And there's some nuanced stuff in that third lesson that I think you're going to want to see, because you're going to see it's not just about skill set, music, and ability. When you're working with an artist, there's psychology that comes into play. I'm going to cover all these things over all 3 lessons. And by the end of it, you will have learned how to functionally write, produce, collaborate professional sounding records yourself. And to be clear, watching these videos is not enough. That's not going to get it there. You will be writing and crafting and producing 3 different songs alongside of me at the same pace that I'm doing it. Just watching videos alone or watching an expert or a master doing what they do, that does not an artisan make. You have to put it into practice. You have to do it with time constraints, and all the different variables that I have when I'm trying to deliver a record. We're applying all that to you. So stay attentive, stay focused, stay confident, because I'm going to be doing this with you. And by the end of this, you're going to be able to put it into practice because you will have spent 30 days putting it into practice right alongside of me. So stay tuned, stick with me, and thanks for signing up for my class.